Hello everybody and what's going on? It is iJustRengar here, and today I'm going to be making another video. So, I'm going to be on my main today, and I'm also going to do something that a lot of people have been asking for. And I figured I'd probably try to find time while I'm finding the match. And that's going to be looking at Rengar runes, and what I believe are the best. So, for Rengar runes, and I set up this as my little alternate to my main tab just in case we go into something. Dodge Durango is typically the page that I'll use. This is the exact same, but just in case we get into a game and I mess something around, I don't want to have to worry. So, for this page, basically what I do is I try to think about what Rengar does, and from there derive what would be the best option and the best rune page for him. So, Domination, obviously, hunt and eliminate prey, burst damage, and target access. That's getting you that plus 11 AD. That's really strong, pretty much for any AD champ, especially with Rengar's ability to multiply his AD by 20% when he gets the stacks on top of any Infernal Dragons. So that extra AD is going to go really well. It's going to be way better than getting, for example, attack speed. So, first thing that I'm going to go is Dark Harvest. Let me go over the arguments for each one. Electrocute. You can use the early game a lot more efficiently. That's pretty much it. I mean, it does a little bit more damage than Dark Harvest, but once you get into the later stages of the game, Dark Harvest will take over. But Electrocute is good just because you can use it early game and helps you snowball early. So if you need that help snowballing early, then definitely Electrocute could be your what's the word that's like the exact opposite of Kryptonite? I'm not really sure. The thing that helps you out a lot, Electrocute could really help you out. But if you're not having that much trouble getting ahead early, then let's look at the other two options. So Predator adds an active effect to your boots that grants a large boost of movement speed and causes your next attack or ability to deal bonus adaptive damage. This is good because it's kind of like Ghostblade, but the problem is it's on 150 to 100 second cooldown. So late game it's going to be up way less often than your ultimate, which is going to leave you without a keystone, which is another argument for Electrocute. It's going to be up a lot more often, so you can use it more. And also, as far as Predator goes, it's not really something that you'll use all the time. It takes time to channel, and although it can be good for certain ganks, it's not always going to be the most efficient option. But if you use it correctly, and if you learn how to use it, it can be very strong. All of these are good. Dark Harvest champions large monsters and large minions and large monsters drop soul essence on death. Touch souls to absorb them and deal a bonus adaptive damage on your next attack based on total soul essence collected. I go Dark Harvest because it can reset. I also go Dark Harvest because it's literally one auto attack. You can use it a little bit early if you play around it correctly, but it's kind of hard until you get 150 stacks. Or you could gank bot lane, get a kill, and then use it on the next kill. Or you could gank a lane that has a caddy minion that's dying, and then from there pick up the caddy minion's soul, and then auto attack with that, and that'll give you the passive proc of Dark Harvest. So that's why I really, really like Dark Harvest. Okay, so since we found a game, I'm gonna have to probably speed through these next ones. Okay, don't know anybody in this game. Hey, hi jungle. Oh gosh, what was that? Okay, so, alright, let's speed through the rest of these really quick. So that's the Dark Harvest. Thank you very much. Okay, so, let me ban Fiora. I always ban Fiora no matter what. I hate the champion. Okay, so next, Sudden Impact. Cheap Shot, you're not going to really use that much. I mean, your E. Taste of Blood, I mean, you could use that some, but it's not really that efficient. Sudden Impact gives the most damage. Rengar uses this literally almost all the time, and that's why it's so strong for him. And that's why I like it. I go Eyeball Collection, and the reason why is because you get the permanent AD or AP. I think it's like 18 or 19 AD once you get it fully stacked. And then also, if you what was I gonna say? Oh, also, if you get that 19 AD and then you have the 20% AD for your passive, then that goes up even further because your passive multiplies that, so you'd have 23 AD instead. So I like that. I mean, granted, Zombie Ward's pretty strong, but I really prefer the Eyeball Collection because I want that maximum amount of damage. Because 23 AD is actually quite a bit. That's 2 longswords. That's 700 gold worth of AD. A little bit more than that. Then Ravenous Hunter I used to go. I don't really like it that much though. I was just kind of trying it out. Ingenious Hunter, you can use that if you're going for Predator. Relentless Hunter, that's the one that I prefer. That gives you move speeds. That way, late game, you can actually kind of skip the boots entirely late game. You can just go for regular boots of speed and then sell them late game and buy something else if you really want to. And that's what I've kind of been doing. Now, for the next tree, I've seen a bunch of people going Inspiration because Hex Flash. If you can use Hex Flash well, Hex Flash is a really, really, really good option. And it can really work pretty well. But personally, I've struggled using Hex Flash. I don't really see it working that often. And because of that, I haven't really went it that often. So I'm not really sure what to think. I've personally just been going for Sorcery. You can go Precision as well. I go Precision if I'm going top lane. And in Precision, I will go for Triumph, and I'll go for Coup de Grace. We're not really talking about Precision's masteries, though, so I'm not going to go into, or runes, though, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on that. But for Sorcery, I'm going to go with Transcendence, and I'm going to go Gathering Storm. Other things that I think are good are Absolute Focus and the Ultimate Hat. This is actually my first time trying Transcendence Gathering Storm. I used to go Absolute Focus Gathering Storm for the most AD, but I feel like with Transcendence it actually might be better because then when you get a blue buff it gives you an extra bit of AD. That would actually rival the Absolute Focus AD. Because this is only, what, 24 attack damage? See? So it's like, I wonder. No, okay. I'm going to go to iJustRengar now. So this is going to be the pages that I'm going to be using. Again, pretty much the same thing that I just showed you. Well, definitely the same thing that I just showed you. So, let me... yeah, I'm just going to go with this. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a good loadout. And all we're going to do next is go into game. Okay, so this is going to show me a lot better what I should be doing. So this game I'm going against an Elise. If I'm a little late getting to that top right here, then she can actually be done it already and can actually kill me. So it's kind of really, really risky for me to go there. Plus, I'm a little bit rusty, so I might not do that. But, I'm going to do it, actually. They're all AD aside from the Elise, and Elise falls off late game. I mean, granted, Malphite does have that AP, but not really that much damage. Oh, really? Okay, oh yeah, Soul One Tricks, rip. Okay, so, looking at this right now. So, bot lane, Draven's going to really want to push in a lot, so I'm going to need to be careful about him. But at the same time, Ezreal's really strong, a strong lane. So I feel like that one, by the time I would go down there, is already going to be decided. So I have to be kind of careful. I have to go down there fast if I'm going to go down there at all. Or I'm going to have to go down to a losing lane. Or perhaps a winning lane. It kind of depends. Bot lane could go either way. Mid lane, Irelia mid. Irelia doesn't have any escapes aside from her Q, so she can get any like fancy plays off against us. That would be pretty bad. So I have to go when the minions are like near full HP. That way she can't mix me up. Top lane again has no escape set from his ultimate, so I can probably go top lane. Especially at 6, actually, it might be even better for me because Malzahar. Yeah, I think that actually might be good. Alright, take a little bit more than I wanted to. I wish they autoed it one more time, but that's all good. Here, right here. Make sure my Q hits all of them. Another thing people were talking about in the comments a little while back is Machete, and why Machete versus Talisman. I go Machete because it gives you more healing. I should have hit that. Than the Talisman does. At least that's what I've found. Ooh, that's actually kind of slow. I don't know if I can get there in time. I walk right there and then I wait for this red thing to show me where I'm going. Oh wow, I should have went further a little more. That's my bad. I haven't played in 3 days, so hopping right into ranked with it though. So I'm gonna head right up here. Be careful. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. She's just now getting here. I'm gonna chill back a little bit because that way if she starts walking towards this bush, which it looks like she's not actually gonna do because she has some sort of thing that's wrong. Oof, I missed that. That's really bad for me. That's really, really bad for me. I have to hit level 3 ASAP now. Okay, let's go. We're 3. So mid lane. Gonna rotate a little bit late, and I'm not gonna be able to pick that up. He's gonna get that, but oof. Okay. So a couple things are running through my head there. One was that I need to get that, and the other is that Irelia is low, so maybe I can empower Q her to death. So I really blatantly miscalculated there, and that's, again, kind of part of me not being there, me not playing for a couple days, so I'm kind of confused. I should have, looking back, empowered W'd, and then just taken the, oh wow, that's really bad. Oh, okay, let's go. That kind of works out. Looking back, I should have taken, empowered W'd, taken this, and then ran off, and then probably flashed away, because that would have been, like, the safest route for me after I missed the red buff. That or maybe chase down Elise and then went with the Rise's help to kill her. That also would have been a safe choice. I'm going to smite this because that's going to do more damage than pretty much anything else. One-on-one at least. Because by the time that this Gromp smite would matter, this Gromp would already be dealing. See how it's 0.5 at 50 now? Whereas earlier it was going a lot faster and doing a lot more damage. So the smite would only really be worth it if I could have smited and taken life off of its initial health. If that makes sense. I need to actually explain that in depth for it to make sense, I think, because basically the Grom does a lot of damage, but only at first. So if you could have killed it with the smite earlier on, then it would have been worth it. Oh, that's still down. I was like, wait, what am I doing? I knew that would be up soon though. Oof. If I cleared it just a little bit faster, if my Q hit all of the chickens earlier, that would have been way better for me. Notice I'm not popping my potion. I know that pretty much no matter what, I'm probably going to go back after my clear, which is why I'm not popping it, because I know that I don't have to. Also, I'm fairly certain that Elise isn't in my jungle. If she was right here, I could have ran down there and then flashed. So I had a planned escape route. Oh yeah, see? Elise is topside. That would be pretty humiliating if I died to these. Okay, yeah. I saw that she was up there earlier. I just didn't want to really comment on it because I was doing that. And I couldn't really help because I was relatively low. Okay, but now I can pick up my serrated Dirk, so that's going to give me some strength. I'm also going to pick up a control word to kind of mitigate the damage that she's going to do, because she has her her Mobies. Oh, he flashed in a straight line. That's unlucky. That's bad from him. I wonder if there's a point in the game where I could go over this wall and then take that. Probably. She's right now probably over here. That's just my guess. I'm not 100% sure. But that's probably where I would try to be if I was them. Oh, I really want to eat over the wall and steal one of those. Oof. Don't know what it's like. The life of a jungler trying to attack. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here. Going to take this. Okay, so I haven't impacted the map much. Okay, so she showed over there. She had just taken this, I'm fairly certain. Heading up here. She doesn't know that I'm heading up here. I'm going to chill in this bush for just a second, just see if Elise is coming. I'm going to come over here. Right now, top lane isn't really losing. I'm going to say... Oh, gosh. The only problem is if I had went there, look at his health right now. I don't think that I would have really had much impact. Maybe I could have done something, but at the same time, the problem with that is that's a maybe versus if I can go and steal that camp, that's a guaranteed thing that happens. I guaranteed took his camp. His camp is gone. That's gold for me. That's gold away from him. If I go there, then I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. Maybe I prevent the death of Malzahar, but with the health that he was at, I feel like he could have just ran away and then been fine. But also, I didn't say that I was going top lane, and Malzahar kind of just overextended himself. So that was, yes, I didn't go there, but at the same time, oh, see, look at the damage. Yes, I could have went there, but at the same time, Malzahar also could have hung back a bit and not fought. I do kind of regret not going there now, though. I should have been more sensitive to his needs. Okay, I got my ulti now. I'm gonna try to head down into this mid lane, see if I can get something. Does I really have no flash? She has no ignite. Oh, I used my W late. Wait, what? He said that she used ignite. Didn't he? Yeah, I really... Oh, that was at 351. Never mind. That makes more sense now. She's dead for 10 seconds. And I'm fairly certain they don't have a ward because earlier she didn't ward over here. I wonder if I can get close enough to kill her. Oh, this is one of those things where it's not a guaranteed. That's bad. That wasn't guaranteed. This would have been guaranteed. I may be making a tilted play by going for this right now. This could be very, very bad. That was awful. God. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. See, this is the thing where I said it. I was hoping right there that she would go for that and then I'd be able to run off. Honestly, as soon as I saw her there, I should have ran right here and went off. That was so uneducated and so awful by me. It wasn't uneducated, it was a risk that I shouldn't have taken. She even has these two and this. So it's like, it's not like she's not going to go quickly. But now she's getting kind of caught up in the same trap that I was caught up in. Although I think that she's going to live. I think that he missed both of his Qs there, though. So that's kind of unlucky. God, no. I was about to say, her doing that there, though, just gave me a free dragon. But, because of him taking that, I don't know if it's free anymore. I don't know if they have, like, these areas warded or not. But bot lane is winning heavily, so I actually do want to risk this here. Especially since they're winning that heavily. Holy. Okay. I mean, I can solo. But, oh, never mind. Okay, she's top lane. Okay, perfect. That ward right there, that control ward is so good because it can show you, like, almost everything. Like, we knew that she was up there because of that. I probably should have pinged that she was up there and said something. That's my bad. You know, I'll just smite it to get the HP back. Is this taken yet? Probably, right? She had it earlier? Yeah. Over here. Use my potion here. Pop up this way. Oh, she went out of this bush, so I'm gonna do quite a bit of damage. Empowered W, that way it would still, it wouldn't be cancelled. I probably shouldn't take these first. I should go up here and I should take this first. I don't know why I started going for that. Gun efficient clearing is a huge thing. I'm using my Empowered W there instead of at the Gromp because right there, I was hit by all three of these wolves, and then I was also hit by the blue all at the same time, so I feel like I would have mitigated more damage. Oh wow, did I actually just do that? Oh my gosh. I've never played Rengar in my life. Oh no. Use my, instead of Empowered E-ing, I'm going to use my W. And please don't kill me. Okay. And the reason I use my W instead of using my Empowered E there, can I live through this? I'm not sure. Is because, nope. Okay, I barely live. Oh, that was so greedy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the reason that I use my W there, why does it take me so long to explain things? Oh my gosh, that happened all the way back there, and I'm still trying to talk about it. So the reason I use my W back there, I'm smiling so wide right now. I wish I had a face cam. Is just because the wolves hit me at the same time that the blue did. So me using my W there when I got hit by that. For one, it puts the cooldown up sooner, so I can use it again for this. Not just that, though. Oh, no, I don't want to soak. He's right there. Not just that, though, but at the same time, that's unlucky. Since it brings the cooldown up sooner, that's good, and plus it's about the same damage that 2 auto attacks from the Garmp would do. And because of both of those things, I know that it's probably a better idea for me to just do that. And by do that, I mean use my W. My thoughts are like so muddled today. First day back on Leagueitis. I just made that up. Oh, that sounded so bad. Holy, I have like some sort of thing wrong with me. I don't have my W up, so I don't want to go yet, but Oof. I tried to do as much as I could there. I tried to kind of like dance around because I was tanking a lot of damage, but I tried to make it so. Ooh. We were able to get more there. Yes, let's go. Okay. That ends up working out for us. That's really good, actually. And the reason that I did what I did was because I was trying to just kind of distract them and then buy enough time for my team to get there. And at the same time, I was also trying to kill the Elise. But that didn't end up working out too well. Also, notice how when Draven went for me, I'm going to go top that way I can get all this gold. So I can soak it. Unless Malzahar goes up, but I don't think that he will. So the reason that I like went on Draven rather than kept running is because no matter what, I was like 99% sure that I was dead there. So I'd rather deal as much damage as I can before I die than just die for like no reason at all. It's just way better to deal as much damage as possible. By the way, this is up now, so I really want to go and pick that up. Especially because I can fight Elise really easily. Granted, she has the skirmisher. Ooh. How long does it take her to clear that? Will she go for this next? Those are the questions I need to have answered. Oh my gosh, it's a second late. Luckily, I get to pop over here, pick these up. It's warded. What I say? No, no way. Malphite could be on his way up here though, so don't really want to deal with that right now. If the wave was in a position where mine could have died, I would have waited around and let it die. Oh, I gotta be careful of that. Okay, no. Just because then I would have gotten the Dark Harvest stack from my caddy minion as well as theirs after I killed theirs. Oh. I was planning on going into there so I could jump to there and get more ferocity, but that works out too. Zombie ward would be really nice here because then I would have had that warded, but at the same time, okay, it's okay. I want to go, but my team wasn't in position. I don't really want to try to 1v2 them, especially because Thresh, Draven can E me, Thresh can Q, or E me. And I just don't want to risk getting bodied by them. I use my smite here, that way I can heal up, because there's an Infernal that I want to be ready for. Oh, another reason I didn't use my ultimate is just because the Infernal's coming up and the Infernal's huge. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, Malphite's not here. No Malph, no Malph, no Malph. Oh my gosh, I missed my... Oh my gosh, I missed that E blatantly. That was so bad. I haven't had too much effect on this game, but the effect that I have had is pretty good. I pretty much made sure that we got this Infernal Dragon earlier, knowing about the bot pressure. And that kind of snowballs us ahead. And at the same time, I also made a couple good catches. I made some mistakes, though, and I feel like I'm going to upload this game regardless, because I feel like you can learn from my mistakes just as much as you can learn from my success, especially when I point out my errors. It's funny, a little while ago in my comments, somebody was like talking about errors that I made, and how I was like, I literally pointed them out afterwards, and they're like, why'd you do that? Well, if you don't point out your mistakes, you're never going to get better. I entered Season 7 Masters, I'm still going to make mistakes. Especially this new season. I've literally just been spending time learning more so than like really tryharding, which has caused me to fall to D2, but I mean, hey, whatever, dude. I don't care. I honestly, when I say when I see people's like ranks, I kind of consider it to be whatever they ended the season on. I don't know. You couldn't just say that I'm D2 trash if you want. I don't care. I do a little bit. My ego will hurt, but you know, other than that, we'll be okay. I'm just kidding. So here I'm going to pick up my Yomu's Ghostblade. That's going to be pretty strong for me. I was debating going Moby's. Probably not here. Yeah, this is definitely a good call. This is the objective that's on the map right now that we really want to focus on. I am really farmed, however, despite not being involved in too many kills. Only 5 out of the 16, so like 30%. I'm still doing fairly well in farm. So once we pick this up, we'll probably want to crack mid, or wait until we win a team fight, and then use it there. Oh, I should use my W sooner. W. Oh, yeah, I get to pick it up. I hate picking it up so badly, honestly. I really don't like having the Eye of the Herald. I'm going to come up here, that way I can get the Dark Harvest stack. You don't have to kill the minion to get the Dark Harvest stack. Um, you still can, though, if you want to steal some CS. Not that I would ever do that. Right now I'm also at 12 out of my 20. Um, what's it called? Eyeball collections. Oh, what's that? Ether Blade? What? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is that? I don't have a rune called Ether Blade, but apparently that's what that is. Let me get that for Eyeball Hunter. Oh, let's go. Does he have his ulti? Yeah, he does. That's clean. Just gonna use my Empowered W because he's dead no matter what, and then I can just run away without being trapped in an animation that is my Q. I really, it's down bottom. One auto attack. Oh my gosh. I wanted to use my ulti sooner, but I wasn't sure if she had ran up this way and then I wouldn't be able to catch her or not. So I'm just gonna use my Eye of the Herald here, because then we get this guaranteed. Plus mid's being pressured right now by multiple people, so I know that it's kind of safe. See, them being here means that mid can be pressured more. Make it out. Okay, that was super silly. I shouldn't have flashed. Me flashing there was kind of silly. If I was going to flash, I probably should have flashed that way. Even though I still would have died, I would have delayed them a little further. But they do have both have Moby boots, so I honestly feel like they could have went up there and probably gotten a lot of damage, if not killed the turret. They probably wouldn't have killed it, but they would have gotten quite a bit of damage, actually. What did the most damage to me there? It's actually mostly AP damage, but I feel like I want this more. Just because that deals with the Irelia auto attacks, that deals with the Draven auto attacks. I'm not sure if that counts against the Elise Spiderlings. But I know that Malphite also has an enhanced auto attack that I think that it might hurt. So, from here, yeah, this is definitely a good choice now. So, earlier, when we first took the Rift Herald, this was up, this was up, this was up, all this was up. Now, each one of these things has been knocked down. You basically, what you want to do is you want to sequentially... You want to sequentially take out the towers that are around the map, like one by one by one by one. That's like the safest way that you can do it. Also, I finally got my stacks, so that's huge for me. I have 400 AD now, which is pretty good. It's really good, actually. I don't know why I said pretty good. That's really good. I still need to get Malphite. Malphite's my last kill. Yeah, if we get this here, this is huge. At least just respawned, so we should be good to go. Blitzcrank is doing a good thing. What you want to do is when you're a tank, step as close as you can to it, right-click here, and then walk forward. See how now I'm tanking the aggro? I didn't even... Why did I not smite that? I should have, despite if we were going to get it or not, just because it's the Baron, so it's like, better be safe. That's bad by me. That was just stupid by me. I shouldn't do this, actually, because I might get caught. But I did it anyways, because I am El Stupido. You don't want to get caught now, because there's an Infernal Dragon that's up. Like right now, I don't want to like walk up and then get attacked by her. Okay, but now I can run forward. Jump there. Okay, and I'm able to pick her up. I'm just going to run here, take mid. Maybe I should be going with them to mid lane, just to try to help them out. But at the same time, I also feel like I don't want to risk something happening mid lane, despite me being there, and then us not getting this Infernal. I probably shouldn't have smited the Rift Scuttler, but I thought that I actually would have taken a lot longer to kill that. Yeah, 472 AD. That's pretty strong. Aw, unlucky. That's gone. Not just that though, but I also have the plus 10 lethality, and I have 52 lethality right now. Wow, if he hooked that, I would have killed whoever it was that he hooked. stand by here so I get the Dark Harvest stack. She had flash. I'm not gonna go pick him up here. E though. Tag her with it. She's gonna be picked up. It's gonna work out pretty well. I'm gonna back just to get more AD. I know that we can end right now, but I just wanna get a little bit more attack damage. BF sword. Pick that up. Perfect. Yeah, 541 AD. Let's bring this to the attention of my comrades. Aw, unlucky. GG. But yeah, so that was the game, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed that video. I hope I wasn't too mumbled in my thoughts. I'm sorry, it was my first game back. This is literally the first game. I was going to upload it no matter what. It ended up working out pretty well for us, so that's always good. By the way, Rengar, 48% win rate in the jungle. Let's go. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you understood my runes explanation at the beginning. And I hope that you liked it. I really wanted to do more of a kind of laid-back video with definitely, of course, some commentary and some explanations of what I'm doing. So I really hope that you guys learned a lot. That's always my goal. Please, please, please message, well, not message, but comment below if you want to see more from me specifically. If I can't put it in a video and you need specific help, I do offer coaching. It's paid coaching one-on-one, though, so you'll find that later if you really, really want that as a resource. Message me at my email. It'll be listed below. Just contact me under coaching. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and I hope that you really enjoyed it. I was going to say heavily enjoyed it. God, I'm so weird. But I will see you all next time, and for now, here is the editor's outro.